All right, let's get to my first guest of the evening. Originally from San Francisco, currently reside in Nashville. He's go by the name of David Austin, and he's with me right now. How's it going, man?
Hey man, it's going good. How are you guys doing?
Good, man. Thank you so much for being on the show this evening. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys for having me.
Absolutely, man. So let's just get right in to this interview. Just talk about how did your journey as a musician got started? How did it start off for you?
Well, it started when I was a kid. I was always singing around the house, and I think when I was in third grade, my mom bought my brother and I a guitar to kind of learn to play on. And I had originally wanted to play drums, but she didn't want all that noise in the house. So she bought us a little acoustic guitar, and we kind of started playing and just kind of took it from there. I got really into it in high school and started writing songs. Um, and then just took it from there. Went to college for it, and now just trying to do it professionally.
You live in the dream,
So
man. You live in the dream.
I
And
know, I know.
people talk about it, but you gotta be about it as well. So you in that be about it category, as far as you know what you
I
want to do and you're going for it.
Yeah, yeah. I try to be. It's like I've had a few other jobs before, and nothing really got me going quite like writing and performing music. So I realized this is kind of the only path for me, and I gotta go as hard as I can go, and not have a backup plan, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like when you know what you want, you go for it and see where it takes you. You're gonna go through
Yeah,
hurdles. You're gonna go through challenges. And you being an independent artist, it's challenging times. Trying to get your music out there and stuff. So, you got a good
yeah,
group of people that's there for you, that supports you. So, you're definitely on the right
yeah.
path. That's for sure. Um, so
Thank you.
let's get into some of your music that you put out recently. So
Sure.
when I got the email from Anna of Core, she mentioned your single that came out this past October. It's called
Hmm.
Alone for Now, Maybelline.
Yeah,
And it showcased sheer artistry, introspective lyricism, just delivered with grace and convention. And I heard it for the first time, and I was like, man, this needs to be played in the big radio stations. Like this, this is a top tier song to me. This is radio friendly. I like. Okay, I like what I hear from that particular track. Uh,
yeah,
talk about writing this song. Give us the story behind this particular track.
yeah. So I I have a girlfriend in Chicago actually, and the song is kind of about chasing after a dream and having to kind of be by yourself to do that, and that for me is like having to be on the road a lot of the time and be away from my girlfriend, you know, a good amount of time just so that I can play shows and make money and kind of spread my music. Um, so the song is kind of about wrestling with having to go off and kind of be in solitude sometimes to work on yourself and achieve the things that you want to do, and also live a life with people that you love and be able to have deep relationships with people, and kind of how those two things uh, can compete with each other, for your time. And so yeah, the song is about basically just chasing the dream of playing music, and having to be on the road a lot of the time to do that.
Most definitely,
So,
man. Definitely put a lot in perspective on that song. So it's an incredible track, man. I'm very pleased to have hear it and be
thank
very
you.
intrigued of what I've heard. So this
Hmm.
is an awesome track from David Austin. Alone for Now, Maybelline. It's the name of the track. Is came out as of October 7th of this year. So if you want to enjoy what I enjoy, then you go to
Hmm.
your digital platform of your choosing and you can hear that song for yourself. I've already said what I felt about the song, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will have that same reaction as well. So you also released some tracks recently.
Hmm.
Let Them Boys Play is one song, and the other one is Good Company. I'm
Yeah.
very interested to hear the story behind Let Them Boys Play. Tell us about that song.
So I wrote that song. I was in Nashville and I was on Broadway, which is like the kind of party honky tonk row. And I saw these two guys about to get into a fight, and their friends were holding them back from each other. And in my head, I was like, damn, I kind of really just want to see a big bar fight right now, just only for pure entertainment purposes. And now I kind of got thinking, like, man, there hasn't really been a good fighting song, like rock and roll fighting song, in a long time. And I just kind of got the idea from that. I was like, hey, let me try to write a song about people getting into bar fights and how that should be okay to do. So like the chorus is, you better let them boys play that crazy rock and roll. You better tell that bouncer to stay back by the door. You better find someone to carry you back home. You better let them boys play. So that's kind of the whole thing about that song. It's not too deep. It's just kind of like, let boys be boys, let people be people. Sometimes you gotta release the energy. I guess.
That's a lot of energy, and I like
Yeah.
it. I like that energy. Definitely feels like a anthem for the fellas. And sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
get with your boys, get with your friends, and just nothing is promised tomorrow, man. So just enjoy it every day while you're here. Enjoy it
Yeah.
while you're breathing, pretty much.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely a fun track, and that's
Thank you.
also available on all the platforms. Tell us about the track "Good Company."
Yeah. So this one's another one about, hanging out and really just having good people in your life. And I wrote this kind of in the middle of the pandemic, just thinking about how important it is to have a community and to have friends. And I think being in the pandemic and being away from people for so long really showed me how important that was. Um, and the song kind of follows this fictional story of this guy, and it goes through his whole life. And it kind of, the different verses paint these scenes of him as a father, working on a farm, and then him as a young man in war, in 1944, and then at the end he's an old man sitting on the porch looking out at his farm, but he still has his dog hanging down by his feet, even though his wife has passed away. He's still got his dog to keep him company. So the whole song is kind of about how you can be in places you don't want to be. You can be in situations that aren't great, but if you have good people, at your side going through it with you, then it makes it a little bit better.
Absolutely, man. That's definitely one of those songs that you gotta take time to listen. Get the feel for it. I like that track as well. Definitely enjoy some of the songs I've heard from David Austin. Check him
Thank you.
out. His website, I believe, is davidaustonsongs.com. That's
Yeah.
davidaustonsongs.com. The music is there. The tour dates is there. The merchandise
Hmm.
is there. The videos, and among other things. And he even got a live version of the Alone for Now song, like an
Yeah.
acoustic version of the track. If you're into acoustic side of things, and you can go to the YouTube. It's there on the website as well. So you was at San Francisco yesterday at Brick
I was.
and Mortar, and you will
Yeah.
be at LA this weekend at the Viper Room. So just how you feeling, man? You know, with these shows in Cali, your old stomping grounds,
Yeah.
and you know how you feeling just performing.
Feels great. We had a show last night, and it was really the most fun I've had performing in so long. And the energy was just so great. It was a hometown crowd because I'm from San Francisco, and we're going down to LA, playing the Viper Room this Saturday, and I think it's going to be a packed house. So the energy is really great. My band sounds amazing. Um, the songs, people are vibing with the songs and singing the words to the songs back to us. So it's all around been really, really good.
And I also see that you got some plans for 2022 already. On February the 5th, you're gonna be at the Bowie Electric in New York City. Tickets
Yep.
for that is coming soon. So just again keep
Yep.
an eye on davidaustonsongs.com. Get you an idea of when those tickets will be on sale. So there's still tickets available at the Viper Room show for this Saturday if you're in the
Yep.
LA area. So go check that out. Um, so I brought up the New York show. That's February of next year. You know, we get into the holiday season. People gonna be resting and spending time with family and
Yeah.
loved ones and stuff. So, do you have any other plans, some early plans for 2022 that you are able to share on these airways? Maybe an album in the works, more music on the works. Anything you have in store for next year as of right now?
Yeah. So I have a new song coming out in late January, and it's a song about San Francisco and being a teenager here. Um, and then I just added a couple shows to that little Northeast tour. So we're playing New York on the 5th. I just added a Boston show on February 3rd, and it's not up on the website yet. And then we're trying to find a show for February 4th somewhere up there. So yeah, got a new song, some shows, and just gonna keep it rolling.
Awesome, man. So go check out David Austin. Check out the website, davidaustonsongs.com. All the social media posts is on there, all the photos and the music. Good company. Let them boys play his latest songs. And he's got a new song coming out by the end of January. So he got y'all. He got y'all. He got some new music ready for you, New York fan base out there in Boston, and everyone else that follows after that. So,
Yeah.
David, man, I enjoyed chatting with you this evening. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you. Continued success. Have a happy holidays. Be safe, man.